Good morning. The title of today's video is A Message to Mayor Mike Savage, that's the mayor of this Halifax Regional Municipality, and a bunch of fools that work with him in the Halifax City Council. Okay? They are a bunch of, each and every one of you, a man and woman, you are NTBs. That's a nice way of putting you're not too bright. And Savage isn't too sharp himself. This is John Pettipas. I've known that guy for over 20 years. And the front page of today's Halifax Herald, Province House. Harmful bill. Quote, it's harmful. Oh, harmful, according to Mike Savage. Harmful bill would raise taxes in H.R.M, says the mayor. Now, Halifax is an area where people are out to lunch in many cases. They work in universities, they work for a government at some level, they're a bureaucrat, they're insulated from the reality of the world that people from Yarmouth to Bay St. Lawrence and Cape Norton, Cape Breton Island know reality. They're devoid of reality. They live in a different world than most people. And you look at how housing prices have risen dramatically. And when housing prices go up and you're a government, you get more property taxes. They got Burnside Industrial Park. Dartmouth never should have became part of Halifax. Halifax needed Dartmouth, but Dartmouth did not need an Eastern Shore, damn well didn't need Halifax. Now, property taxes are going up by something like 8% this year in Halifax because they're free spending ways. They're free spending ways. Look, I'm so pissed off in this. Time after time, these councillors, somebody's building a mobile home park in Dartmouth, or outside of Halifax excuse me. They take and, the local council didn't want it. It'd be too much traffic. My God almighty. Any place in Nova Scotia, small town, rural Nova Scotia, would love to see some traffic. Another time, there's a company that's going to build, a developer, a 200-room hotel by some lake in the Dartmouth side. Oh, the local council didn't want it. Might be a few less ducks at the lake. They're just a bunch of fools. Each and every one of you councillors, every man and woman that Halifax Council, you are a bunch of fools. I shall repeat, every man and woman on that H.R.M. Council, you are a bunch of fools. F-O-O-L-S. Yes, that's you. Look yourself in the mirror when you're fixing your hairdo this morning, or you're shaving or brushing your teeth. You're a bunch of fools. And your mayor isn't much better. I know Mike for a long time. John Lohr was right to introduce that bill. Why? The bill is referring to is there's a shortage of housing in Halifax. And there's only one thing. They got one thing in mind, development office in Halifax, to fuck you around. If you're a builder or developer, they want to fuck you around. They're not there to cooperate with you or building code. Their simple plan is, how can I fuck that one around today so this project can't go ahead? And finally, because you are a bunch of fools, you are not too bright, John Lohr, the Minister of Housing, had to step in and introduce a bill where the province is going to take more control or development. You're half the population of the province, 40, what do you got, 450,000 people of the 1 million people. I'll repeat that. About 450,000 people in that area they call Halifax Regional Municipality. And that is approximately 45% of the million people that live in the province of Nova Scotia. So he was every right and smart when you got a bunch of fools, NTBs, and a mayor that doesn't have much backbone. You had to step in and allow some development. It's supply and demand. If there's more houses, I don't necessarily know if it's going to make the price drop dramatically. That's not going to happen, but at least it'll make some badly needed spaces, and and slowed acceleration at the minimum, slowed acceleration of prices. And people went house crazy during the China virus. So I think that I know house prices went crazy. So many cases the prices have fallen off already where the market was too hot, but it'll definitely slow the future acceleration of house prices, which is good. And I repeat one more time, you, every man and woman at Halifax City Council, are a bunch of fools. You NTB, not too bright. And John Lord did the right thing, because you need somebody to step in with a little bit of brains to take control of your housing situation. With that, I'm going to eat my breakfast. I wish you all the best. God bless. And this video's been recorded at about 6:30 in the morning, on the morning now of Tuesday, which is the 17th day of the month of October 2023. All the best. God bless. Get a good breakfast yourself. Thank you. Bye for now.